The Boys Season 4, Episode 4 features a twist that all but confirms Butcher is a Supe, a development that would give the show a much-needed way around his looming death. Butcher is dealing with a brain tumor in The Boys Season 4, and it's causing him to see visions of Becca in the early episodes. It's also placing a time limit on his chance to save Ryan, as The Boys Season 3's ending reveals he has a year or so to live. This complicates things for the character, though the series might use Compound V to avoid his early end. When Huey steals Compound V for his father in The Boys Season 4, Episode 4, Butcher admits to taking some after his diagnosis. He insists that it didn't have the desired effect on him or his shortened lifespan. In fact, he believes it may have sped up the big day. However, the earlier events of Wisdom of the Ages suggest otherwise. While this installment doesn't confirm that Butcher is a Supe, there is one scene that teases such a twist. There's definitely more going on with Butcher than meets the eye, and Episode 4 could hold clues about what it is. When Butcher took Compound V in The Boys, he tells Huey he stole some from Frenchie. Billy Butcher holding Compound V in The Boys. The Boys shows Huey and Butcher taking Temp V in Season 3, the very substance that lands the latter in his current predicament, but it never shows Butcher taking Compound V. He tells Huey that he did though, not long after his Season 3 prognosis. Apparently, Butcher stole some of the real drug from Frenchie's desk, hoping that it could cure his cancer. Given his continued symptoms, he doesn't believe his attempt was successful. However, that doesn't necessarily mean he's correct. Compound V can have detrimental effects on adults who take it, which could explain Butcher's continued, and even worsening, symptoms. Given his use of Temp V and cancer, it would likely be difficult to tell whether his physical ailments stem from one or the other. But whatever's happening with Butcher's health, his near-death experience in The Boys Season 4, Episode 4 hints that he does, in fact, have powers. Without any, he likely wouldn't survive the events of Wisdom of the Ages. Ezekiel's death all but confirms Butcher is a Supe in The Boys Season 4. There's no other way he could defeat the Supe the way he does. Sean Benson on stage as Ezekiel in The Boys Season 1. Although Butcher doesn't believe Compound V gave him powers, his confrontation with Ezekiel in The Boys Season 4, Episode 4 suggests otherwise. The Boys team has a run-in with Ezekiel while Frenchie searches Firecracker's trailer. For those who don't recall Ezekiel from The Boys Season 1, his primary ability is elasticity. It gives him the ability to extend his limbs, and combined with his strength, it can be a deadly power. It nearly kills Butcher when he comes to Frenchie's rescue, but Carl Urban's character somehow survives his fight with the Supe.